Therefore, there's no amount of money we can provide. And I also told a friend recently, I said, do you know that it is actually more beneficial for you to be in Nigeria and then be receiving money from somebody from abroad than for you to actually come this same abroad and expect the people you live in the same abroad with to give you money? Nobody really gives anybody money here. You see, I can send up to, £1,000 to Nigeria. This is going to be like a money for God knows. I give a lot of people money. Here you get. And including my children, though. The priority. They are my priority, though, right? Then I am like, give this one 100,000, give that one 150, give that one 200, give one this, give that. So when you begin to break it down, it's going to be like me giving people like £100, £80, £70, £50, even £30, like that. But if you call me here, and you need so much money enough that it may be so difficult for me to give you £100. And yes, I can give you. I may not be able to give you again next month. But in Nigeria, it has become part of my bills. I have to kind of do it. Here you get. So if you come here, we just believe that, oh, my God, they also know you have to do your own hustling, and Baba, I can't work and give you the money. It's not possible. You have to work and earn your money. And this is why a lot of people are living, a lot of people are just existing in this abroad of a thing. They are not really living. People are doing 2-3 jobs. And this is not because they are paying mortgages for themselves. This is not because they are saving money to go on holidays. It's because they want to care for this family, that family back in Nigeria. The more things get bad and worse in Nigeria, the more people abroad are financially stretched. And the more they say, oh, exchange rate is this, exchange rate is that now, the more money we are spending. When Nigeria exchange rate was at 250 naira to a pound, if I send 200 pounds, that's a lot of money. Today, I have to spend the minimum share will be like about 400, 500 pounds. For the same thing that I used to kind of give 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds for 6-7 years ago. So if you look at it very well, living abroad, as the economy gets ruins in Nigeria, we are actually spending more now. I'm talking about those of you who are like so responsible. You know, that African, the black tax that we pay. If you check very well yourself, you will realize that you are paying more now than what you used to pay. Yeah, the same family you are managing, the same people you are supporting who are still in Nigeria. If you check how much you used to kind of spend in supporting them 6-7 years ago, when the exchange rate was lower, compare it to what you are now spending now, you kind of do the math. I don't know, emoji. Hello.
Mayogu, thank you so much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Thank you so much. You too. I'm fine. Mayogu, the last man that called now.
Yes.
God bless him. Amen. You know, God bless this man, because this topic is a topic nobody wants to talk about. You know, when you look at people living, I've lived in Europe. I'm now living in America. And when I came to Europe 2010, 5,000 euros, 1 million naira is 5,000 euros.
Back then.
You can do a lot that time. You can buy a bus like this this Volkswagen bus. You can buy it for T3. You can buy it for 400 euros that time, 350 euros that time. You pack this inside, you send to Nigeria. And but when I see people now in some of us in abroad, they don't care. And when you calculate, like when you sit down yourself and calculate how we are living here in abroad, Mayogu, nobody. Sometimes I tell myself, this place is not for me. We don't belong here. We don't belong here. Because in Africa, you can wake up at any time, you take your time, do some things by yourself before you begin to go to your shop or begin to look for something to eat. But this place, once you open your eye, you begin to think how to sustain that day and how to sustain the next move. Every time, every minute matters. It's not how human beings live. But when people in Nigeria now, this hardship that is there now, like you said, we spend more money because somebody told me yesterday that pure water is 100 naira mayegu. I was like, what is going on? Okay, now when you want to send money to Africa now, you don't send 20,000 naira anymore or 10,000 naira to somebody. You'll be expecting like 150. And when you look at that 100,000 or 50,000, it's about 40 something dollars, $59 or something like that. In euro, about 47 euros. But when you have 1,000 euro, we are spending euro. We are not spending exchange of naira or dollars. It's going down. You see how this guy narrated his bills. Maybe I took my money on Thursday. After all the money went away, I was like, did I walk?
Like,
what happened?
Where's my money? What is left?
Yes,
First week of
I got
month,
angry.
You're already managing what you have left.
I got angry. I'm telling you the true life confession. I got angry on Thursday. I was like, where is the money? So I'm going to wait another 2 weeks now to get money. I was like, where is this money? And somebody there will be calculating, calling you on phone. Guy, dollar is now 1,700. Euro is now 1,800. And that person feel comfortable. And like you said, if you don't solve problem, somebody came to you and tell you, I have this problem, you will get hypertension. You'll be thinking about the problem than the person. Maybe 2 months ago, I went to barber shop to go and barb my hair. I used to barb $30. I went there, somebody called me. Say to me, as he's talking to me now, he's just watching football game, just to waste time to go to bed. That's his money. He has not eaten. I told the barber, please, I have appointment now. I like there. I move away from there. I send that $30 to that guy. I didn't barb my hair that minute, that week. Because if I didn't barb with that, I will not have time to barb it again.
The money, and the money will be like 70,000 or 60,000 naira. I'll be like, oh, you only send me 60,000 naira from the whole of America.
Yes. Mayegu, I sent one of my auntie money. I just woke up. I just remembered her. I called her. I sent 80-something thousand. Till today, Mayegu, that person she has never written. Thank you.
I called her. You don't see the money. Did you get the money?
Mayegu, I called. She said, this is still your account number. She said, yes. I said, okay, I put something there. Mayegu, that person is supposed to use that moment and say, thank you, without knowing what I put there. Till today, Mayegu, going to a month and 2 weeks now. Till today.
A lot of people, you see, this thing will this line of conversation where all of them don't open now. It be like kind of Kanka or might be Pandora box. So a lot of our viewers right now, they have their stories. So, and this is the kind of
that's why
in Nigeria right now.
That's why when I see people in diaspora supporting what is happening there, this is affecting everybody. One container, 4 million naira before, it's now 12 million. Scrap. What are you going to sell there? And as the container is coming, a lot of people there, they put their own life in it. And you are here. How can you make money at the end of the day? After calling, selling, you think you are selling container. People will see that this guy is bringing container. At the end of the day, your gain will be only £200 or $200. $200. And you loaded 40 feet. Sometimes why is 1 million, 2 million naira? When you convert it, it's nothing. But the stress, the headache, and everything. So this topic is something, and this issue now, my brothers, let me tell you guys, this issue of a secret of abroad lies in abroad. It's a lie. That this is olden days. That one don't pass. So People are dying gradually, both home and abroad, especially people living abroad.
Because they are trying to, or because they are trying to carry the responsibility of a two world. They destroyed Nigeria and the uncomfortable abroad.
Yeah, because people wake up here with alarm. One time my auntie called me, this guy, why are you coming to Nigeria? Why not use this money to do this? Why not use this? I called my auntie, I said, I tell my auntie, this is the only place I come. I go to toilet normal. This is the only place I come. I eat good food. This is the only place I come. I talk to people. You want to talk to people here, you call them on phone, make appointment just to hang out. If you want to eat, you cannot go to toilet normal. You just drop like pussycat. When you go to Africa, you drink water, you make a good caca, because there you have rest of mind, not with anxiety, with alarm waking you up from January to December. I told my aunt, if it's not because of you, I will give you sanction. And sanction, I will never call you again in my life. Understand me? So this is a good topic. People should talk.
Many of us in the diaspora are interested in what is happening in that place.
Yes, that is the only problem. That is it. So people in Africa, they are calculating. When I told my friend, you're talking about exchange. Do you know that before I put on a shirt, I will buy it $100? Before I put on a good shirt, I will buy it $50. Can you buy a shirt of 70,000 naira or 100 or something thousand to put on? You think I'm not calculating this money? When I want to buy a shoe, I will go to that shop 100 times to see if they are doing they are reducing the price to buy it. But you can take 20,000 or 15,000, walk in a shop and take your property and go. But before I buy a canvas, I will go to that shop looking for sales. It doesn't matter, and I save it. Thank you so much, all these politicians, they will never have rest till all of them will perish in hell. Thank you so much.
You stay safe, man. Okay, nice one. You see, I love it when people have a chance of letting it out. Okay, people are working so hard, living abroad, but they are not enjoying the money themselves. The more they destroy Nigeria, the more you see it as your responsibility to rescue your family members. And in the process, a lot of us have forgotten ourselves. I'm talking about people who chooses to, oh man, and then they are also denying us the opportunity to actually come back to our various homes where it is so natural. The mental sort of the mental torture, the mental health of people who are unable to relate with their family members, interact with them because of how much they have made the whole place more dangerous. The people you want to meet, the people you want to interact with, they've impoverished them so much that you end up having to avoid them, even if you go to that Nigeria. If you see them, it's all about begging. I'm talking about it has become so chronic that a lot of people will just decide to be like, you know what, I don't think I want to go. Or what is the point? Going to Nigeria and then avoiding your friends, avoiding families, because your politicians have destroyed the place economically, and everybody just sees you as a poverty alleviation, program for them. There's no joy in all of this. Maybe now you understand why a lot of us are so upset with what they are doing in that contraption. Those criminals. Hello.
Hello there, Maigo.
The General. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. You?
I'm very well, surviving. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, this topic that is brought today.
Honestly, now
let me tell you something.
Now, like Pandora box, don't me bring up. People just kind of in their own way decided to start this, but it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm actually calling from work as well. I'm calling from work as I'm talking to you on a Saturday. Can you believe?
See, weekend though.
I do Monday to Friday regularly, but I needed some overtime because I had to clear some bills on the ground. Christmas is coming. You might be lower.
That's normal.
Now let me tell you something, what people have been saying today is more than 1,000% fact. How many Nigeria, look at the way Nigeria is now. They've destroyed Nigeria so much that even the West are enjoying it now. They're bringing out people from Nigeria to come and be doing Anudimbi by far young able-bodied families, moving them out, destroying cultures and traditions of what we know and what we believe in. Because there are people cannot clean hands in this country, pardon my French. Do you understand?
I do.
They can't do it. They're moving our doctors, our nurses, destabilizing and destroying affairs, and it is working in good tandem with the politicians in Nigeria.
Total brain drain, no.
Brain drain. Like you said, a couple of years ago, now a whole RAM was about 80,000, big 90,000 RAM. Now it's still the same pounds we're sending. A RAM today for Christmas 250, 300k. It's about 120, 130 pounds. When I was sending 30 or 40 pounds before. And people think that they just do the mathematics. 2,000 pounds. They said send 10 pounds. That 10 pounds, can you send 10 pounds? Okay. What can 10 pounds do for me and my family? You go stay. When you're ready to fight the rot, when hunger finish you, then you fight the rot yourself.
You will.
A lot of people, and do you know how many men have died of hypertension in this country? That they have stroke in this country. Honestly. They've lost their mental health. You know why? Because normally a man, typical black African man, is meant to stand and provide for his family. Nobody asks the man, say, look, how many people ask you that?
They just ask you, say,
on a normal day, some men just go and come back, and nobody will ask you, how are you doing? How is work today? How are you feeling?
I'm not just asking this, how are you? I'm okay. No. How are you?
But you know that in Europe and in Nigeria generally, they greet, that's the normal greeting. But here they don't greet you. Even you get upon your wife, monkey they won't babble the job. You just go walk, come back, and it affects their mental. So you see them breaking down. If you go online and check today, go and look at how many young people have died since they came to Nigeria with this visa thing. Because was working so hard.
I've seen quite a few, and I'm like, more.
Look at that lady lawyer a couple of months ago. She'd walk. All of a sudden, boom, she fell and she died because their body is not used to it. When I tell people that if you're coming to the UK in your 40s or mid 40s, I said it's not the best idea. Trust me, because your body is not used to it. No. Our people that came earlier in their mid 20s, but once you're hitting your 40, 45, some people sold their properties, their land, and everything to come to the UK for what?
Only to find out later
this country is so controlled. This country is so controlled that everything is time. If you are late for 1 minute, your bus stop, your bus is gone. Unlike Nigeria, you can say, come here, let me carry your car, let me go. We have a routine. Of how we do our things back home. Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that we are tribal people. We go to the city to work, we come back home during the festive period to celebrate with our families. How many of us can do that now?
If I'd love to go to Nigeria, so I was talking to Agbeke. I think it was about a few weeks back. Okay, this is my own personal experience now, right? So and then I was like, I've not seen my family, right, for 6 years. I'm trying to be strong, okay, to say, okay, because I am young, still young and all that. I said, but mentally, that's not good for me.
No.
Do you get that now? It's not really good for me to be away from them this much, but I just have to learn to cope with it by using this, video call. But it's not really good for me mentally. And before I break down, I will have to break it. But there are many people who have been away from their families for 20 years.
Can I tell you something? Papa? The day you go home to meet your family and your son or daughter just gives you a hug, that is the best therapy you're ever going to get. Trust me. Or even a hug alone from your family member that loves you truly is massive therapeutic system for your body.
But when they continue to destroy the place, make it more like unwelcoming.
Okay,
how do you think?
If I go home now, you know, if I go home now, 6 o'clock will be 6. I cannot start at 6. The hotels I stay in, they're pretty expensive, but I'd rather stay somewhere I'm secure than go and stay in a ramshackle hotel like I want 50k hotel, and somebody will come bond you in the middle of the night because you come from the UK.
See?
Look at the amount of women in Nigeria now. Thought they saw the Olo show. They go to school, they come out, there's no work.
Okay, I'm going look at now. If you ramp yourself into any of them by mistake, they have their own agenda too. And that could be your own.
See, what are you talking about? Finish here. Look at it now. People are saying they're already planning to go to Nigeria for 30 December all the girls are waiting. I'm like, for real? Hey, Richard, people come to me, for what? Where's the father of your child? He's not giving us money. So what do you want me to? Am I going to replace the father of your child? I beg, my mama sit there, my papa sit there. I want to take care of them. And it's crazy because when I go look, okay, on a Saturday, let's imagine we're all in Nigeria. On a good, let's say Nigeria was what it was today, what it's meant to be. You know, on a Saturday, I could just say, well, we drive up to the Bolu, straight by night. The wives will be cooking for their husbands and everything. We say that everybody eat, jollificate, and the next day, I think about father. Imagine let's be cooking other France back in the day, my dad became